Here is your update for the pirate ship blender and all that jazz. Yeah, so here's what we're going to be doing. We need two things for the time being, two important pieces. The lanterns are not going to stay like that. There's no way. They are going to be old-fashioned oil lamps. And I got just the thing. I'm going to give you a reference image and you can model against that with me. It's not hard, but it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. It'll take a full video to model that, but they're going to look much better in the scene. All right. The other thing I'm going to need is one of those standing telescopes, spyglass type things. A lot of people are doing that for their pirate ships on the Discord, and of course it makes sense. It's going to fit there. Now, I said before that we're below deck, but I am thinking that doesn't mean we're underwater. Okay, you got the main deck, you got the lower deck, and then you got the, I don't know what you call it, the part that the boat floats on. So we can have some windows of some sort. All right, so it's going to make sense that we have that thing. Of course, you can take it up onto the deck, but that thing, while it's not incredibly intricate, is going to take at least a video to model, and maybe two. All right, so we're going to be working on those two things next. All right, the lantern is, or the oil lamp is the next video, and following that is going to be, I'm going to call it the telescope. All right, telescope on stands. All right, and then there are a few other things. I mean, I had some requests for guns and grenades and all that. I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to do. We're starting to get to the point where I've got some stuff in there. I still want maybe a net, more ropes, some shells, some coins. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then, of course, the way I'm doing it is I tend to model the scene and then texture the whole thing. A lot of people will model and texture, and that's a great way of doing things, and I may do that sometime soon, because you come to the end of the modeling and it's a lot of fun to model, isn't it? It's also a lot of fun to texture, and then you go, oh man, I got a lot of work to do. That's okay, that's just the way it goes, and some of it's going to be pretty straightforward texturing. All right, so we got a lot of work to do still, but that's fine, because we're only early in September, about the first week and a bit, and I'm thinking for this challenge to go, you know, for a couple weeks still, 2 or 3 weeks towards the end of September. That's how long I actually need to get these things done, along with all the other stuff. So I'm super glad you are coming by for this, especially for the first video. I think that attracted a good number of viewers, at least by my standards. I hope the second video of modeling also picks up. Please watch that if you haven't, and then come on back for the other stuff. All right, take care of yourselves, and see you soon.